So what we'll do right now, just real fast, is show you kind of what we do as far as, and I don't know if the young ladies out here. Okay, great. Just give you like, for example, like let's say these 6 baskets are out here. 2 here, 2 there, and usually 2 on the other side. Most of you have 6 baskets in your gym. And so we just put our guys through stations. And we'll just start off lightly right now just to show you kind of what we do. Because it's important that you build them up in this, because you don't want to have basically injuries that you can prevent. And so what we do with our staff players is let me get, just get 2 young ladies out here. It doesn't matter which 2. Here we go. It's 2. Here we go. So basically, let's say we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Let's say we have 14 young ladies here. But for sake of what we're doing right now, we have 2 to a basket, for instance. And what we want to do now is you would start here, outside this lane line. You're fine right there. And so this will be our station work. So what we do is we start off with like a 1-to-2 ratio. 1-to-2 ratio, which means if she's going to do 15 seconds of lane slides in here, or 30, or whatever we choose, then that's equal amount of time of rest. But for the sake of being early, let's say we're giving them, 1-to-2, 1-to-3 work to rest ratio. So she'd be here doing her slides right now, which is very simple. You guys have all seen the drill. You right here, face me, outside the lane, and you would take your stance. You guys have all seen lane slides. Nothing new here. So you would lane slide for 15 seconds. Take your time, you good. We're not trying to overwork you. So you just be lane sliding down the stance. And then we'd be commenting on, is your chest up? Are your arms out? Are you step sliding? Are you hopping? We're giving them a critique to help them understand what we want to see defensively. Are you up and down? Are you sitting in your stance the whole way? Are your eyes up? Are you talking? We're going through this the entire time as you go back and forth. One more time, just back and forth. So now let's say 15 seconds. So we're counting the number that she can get done the right way. I don't want guys coming over here, sliding, and because I'm trying to race, I jump all the way over here to try to touch. We're not counting those reps. You have to do it the right way. We want to know what your number is. So then we'd go for, thank you. So now, let's say the next station is this basket right here. So come on in here. So now we may do a different drill. You can step off for me, please. So now we can do a different drill. We can say, all right, we just did that, so now we're going to do figure 8 slides. So start here. You would face that way. And so figure 8 slides would be the same thing. We're sliding. Then we're coming back here with a back slide. Slide over. Close out up. Slide again. Back slide. Slide over. Close out. And you would do that. Let's say 15 seconds. That's your next station. This is just warming our kids up, getting them understanding what we want to do defensively. So now we go to the next station. So next station we go, okay, we want our players to be in the stance here. And from now, I want to close out. So come on, you come on back up here. I want to close out. So now we would close out there, come back here. You only got to go outside the lane. Close out to the lane here again. Stop right there. Back here. And now we're going to take the charge, or we're going to rotate, cut the baseline off. So now we'll go there. No. Go there. I'm here. Somebody's being driven. I got to get here and do what? Get the charge. Then I come back to my spot again. I got to come back over here, get the charge. Get to my spot again. I got to come back and close out. So let's see you do it. So here we go. Get there. Get there. Close out. Good. Get back to your spot. Get there. No. Back up here. 2 up top, 2 down low. Let me see you do it again. Here we go. Get there. Come back up. Close out. Get back. Close out again. Close out. All right. Let's get there and take the charge. Get there and take the charge. Good. Come back up. Get back there and take the charge. Good. And all we doing again, a routine of just making our kids understand the simple movements when we're in the half court, what you got to do. What we want to do as much as we possibly can defensively within the 3-point line is avoid running as much as we can. We want to slide as much as we can inside this line. Now, if there's an emergency and you're on help side and you have to get somewhere, absolutely, you got to sprint. But we want to avoid those as much as we can. And the way we do that is because we try to stay out of rotation. The more we can stay out of rotation, the less of emergencies we have where we have to sprint to places and we can't use our slides. And the way we stay out of rotation, which means if I'm guarding this basketball here, I am not going to be easily beaten off the bounce. Because once I'm easily beaten off the bounce, everybody's so good in college basketball now, high school basketball, pro basketball. All they're doing is creating rotations so they can penetrate and pitch one more, and everybody just shooting spot shots. We avoid that by how good we can play on this basketball. The offenses have gotten really good, and we have got to keep up defensively. So those would be just a couple stations we would use. So now we've done that. So now for us, we would do run slides. Run slides. Come on, you come on back in. So now we may go to another basket. You can step out, please. And we can do run slides. So run slides is all we're doing is going in this box again. We're sprinting up. Like we having to run somewhere, slide across. You guys have probably seen this in NBA Combine. Back pedal back, sprint across. Slide across. Slide across for me. There you go. Attention to detail. Good. Sprint up. Come across. Good. Back. Back. The only difference for us is once you get back here every time, you would go opposite. Right? So pretty simple. So let's say you go opposite again. Working you a little bit. There you go. Good. Good. And back. So now you're back. There you go. Good. Now what you do? There you go. Now you will come back again and do the same thing. But you're fine. Just teaching and walking through it. In other words, stations of getting footwork down. Again, seeing what our players' numbers are, seeing what we can get done the right way. Now, for instance, now we go to another station. So the next station for us will be jumps. So run jumps. Right now for us, run jumps, which means a lot of times when players run in here and try to get a rebound off the run to go rebound the basketball, first jump and then your second jump, we want to see what you can do. So you start at the top of the key or foul line. For, again, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever you choose to do, you'd have them sprint in, and you jump as high as you can, and then you jump again as high as you can. You sprint back out, come back, sprint back in, high as you can, again high as you can, back out. Now, again, for us, because a lot of times, come again, these guys are using the backboard. They're jumping as high as they can on the backboard so we can kind of rate where they're jumping, how high they're touching, and again, how high their second jump is touching. Of course, your first jump is going to be higher than your second jump because you're on the move and you got your momentum carrying you, but we want to see how fast you can get back up again the second time for your next jump, because a lot of times you may not get it on the first tip the ball, but then you got to get off your feet quickly again to grab the basketball. So we'll use a drill like that to see how our guys jump. So just run jumps will be the thing for us. You good. I think they understand that. Now for us, for you, same thing. We go to another station because we just rotate them around the building. So we're starting here. They go into this basket, the next basket, the next basket, the next basket. This basket, we're going to do backboard taps. So we do backboard taps is I'm going to get in a stance here. I'm going to touch this backboard, and I'm going to slide across. I'm going to touch the backboard, slide across. I'm going to touch the backboard, slide across for the entirety of my time, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever it is we decide to make the time that we want to slide back and forth. We want to see, what they do, how well they get up on the backboard. Both hands are always up in this drill because you got them high, because you're two-handed rebound except you're slapping the backboard, two-handed rebound except you're slapping the backboard. And then we play out of that situation, have our guys understand the importance of doing it right, getting up off your feet. And what you'll find at the end of these drills, of like just circling around the gym and moving them in stations, at the end of their 3 minutes, let's say if you did 30 seconds per, at the end of their 3-minute segment, you're going to realize a level of conditioning that your guys have or don't have, because they're going to be feeling it at the end. It looks like it's simple right now except for when you're in it doing it. They're going to be feeling it, and you're going to know, like, okay, where are they? And so we do this before practice, like when we start off, after we stretch well, or we do it at the end of practice. Sometimes I want to test them. We went pretty light, or I think we got a little more in the tank. I want to see what they do. So then we put our kids in a position where we say, let's go through stations, and let's see where we are with this. So that would be what we would do defensively to get our guys going one way or the other at the beginning or at the end.